July 26, 2023. Washington, a former U.S. intelligence officer made a claim under oath before Congress that once again pushed the UFO debate into headlines around the world.
Objects came with some of these recovered.
Construct a unified theory of physics called geometric unity. He's also a prominent yet rebellious cultural commentator who founded the intellectual dark web.
I still carry the sense of I cannot believe I am sitting here discussing visitations from some intelligent life that we don't understand.
According to David Grusch, the American government possesses recovered craft that may be of non-human origin, but on the very same day, the Pentagon officially stated that none of its investigations had found any verifiable evidence of extraterrestrial technology, and that no such secret alien retrieval program exists. So on one side, there is a decorated intelligence officer testifying under oath and alleging a cover-up. On the other side, there is the Pentagon saying, "We found nothing." That tension sits at the heart of this story, and to understand it, we have to start in 1947, July 1947, Roswell, New Mexico. Something crashes on a remote ranch. The U.S. Army Air Force initially announces that it has recovered a flying disc. The story makes headlines around the world. Then, less than 24 hours later, the statement is withdrawn. Officials say it was just a weather balloon. In 1994, the Air Force confirmed that the object was actually part of a classified Cold War surveillance project known as Project Mogul. In its 2024 report, the Pentagon's All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, AARO, officially concluded that the Roswell Incident was not a UFO event, but Roswell did accomplish one thing. It broke public trust in the government. Since then, the U.S. government has officially operated 24 separate investigative programs focused on UFOs and UAPs. Between 1947 and 1969, Project Blue Book examined 12,618 UFO reports. 701 of them remained unexplained. In 2004, U.S. Navy pilots encountered an object off the coast of California. It appeared smooth and seamless with no wings and no visible exhaust. According to the pilots, it descended roughly 12,000 feet in about a second. In 2020, the Pentagon officially declassified the video. To this day, the object remains officially unresolved. Now, the facts. By October 2023, the Pentagon had received 801 officially documented UAP reports. 40% remained unresolved. Those are the government's own numbers. In September 2023, NASA released its independent UAP report. NASA Administrator Bill Nelson stated, "Our team found no evidence that UAPs have an extraterrestrial origin, but we do not know what they are." In March 2024, AARO released a comprehensive historical review after examining more than 20,000 classified records. Its conclusion was clear. No official investigation had confirmed that any UAP sighting involved extraterrestrial technology. And on May 8, 2026, the Trump administration publicly released more than 160 declassified UAP files covering the years 1944 through 2025. The collection included military reports, pilot accounts, FBI documents, photographs, and other records. The official picture looks like this. 40% of cases remain unresolved. There's no confirmed evidence of aliens, and much of the relevant information remains classified. Now let's hear the strongest arguments from both sides. Supporters argue that David Grusch is not just a random witness. He spent 14 years working within the U.S. intelligence community. He used official whistleblower channels. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer introduced the UAP Disclosure Act. Senator Marco Rubio stated that congressional committees had received first-hand accounts from multiple individuals, and the CIA itself has acknowledged that during the 1950s, it did not always reveal the true causes of UFO sightings to the public. Project Blue Book also provided explanations that were later criticized or challenged. The government has misled the public before. Even if the motive was Cold War secrecy rather than aliens, the trust deficit is real. Skeptics respond with a different argument. Grusch himself admitted that he never personally saw any non-human craft. His testimony was based on accounts from approximately 40 witnesses. No smoking gun document has ever been publicly produced. Seth Shostak, senior astronomer at the CT Institute, has argued that claims involving interstellar technology require extraordinary evidence, and so far, no solid physical evidence has been presented. Those making the claims have not produced public proof. Those rejecting the claims do not have complete explanations. So where does that leave us? What we know: 801 UAP reports, 40% unresolved, 3 officially released military videos that remain unexplained. A former intelligence officer's conclusion congressional testimony, more than 160 declassified files, and a consistent answer from NASA, the Pentagon, and AARO, no confirmed extraterrestrial evidence. What we do not know, what those unresolved cases actually are, how much truth there is in Grusch's allegations, and whether classified programs exist that have been hidden even from parts of Congress. In 1947, the government said it had recovered a flying disc. Then it said it was a weather balloon. Later, it said it was a classified spy balloon. Each version of the story became a little more complicated. And in 2026, the government is still saying that it cannot explain 40% of the cases it has documented. Whether aliens exist or not is an important question, but perhaps an even more important question is this. In a democratic society, is it acceptable for governments to withhold information from their own citizens and even from their own elected representatives, regardless of the reason? We live in a universe that may contain trillions of galaxies, and yet we still do not fully understand what is happening in our own skies.